Sup gamers, it's me, GinePik, and welcome back to a brand new Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial. In this tutorial, I'll be showing you guys a simple and easy flying machine based sugarcane farm that works for all Minecraft platforms, whether with a mobile device, Xbox, PS4, PS5, Nintendo Switch, or PC. This is a simple and easy sugarcane farm which will give you tons of sugarcane for whatever use you have. If you want to know how the sugarcane farm works, it is pretty simple. The sugarcane farm does have a dedicated platform with dirt, as well as water sources, so the sugarcane can be placed. Now this pattern is different from most other sugarcane farms. Some patterns are straight in all rows, some are crisscross. Now this pattern is somewhat crisscross as well as in a straight row as well. As you can see, there's one water source, skip one, and over here in the right side, as you can see, it is not in the same alignment. The skip and one water source, skip one, it is in a different pattern, not in this crisscross. As you can see, there is different all the way till the end of the farm. And also this is expandable as well till your simulation distance. You can go and expand this as long as you want to get even more sugarcane as well. And we break all the sugarcane by using a flying machine, and we are using a hopper minecart system over here to collect all the sugarcane that get broken by the flying machine. And this is a double speed hopper minecart unloader, and everything will get supplied into the chest on each section of the dedicated platform. Now using this farm is pretty simple. All you have to do is now first go ahead and turn on or open all the fence gates so the minecart can go and collect the items when we turn on the flying machine. So I'm going to turn on every single fence gate over here, and once that is done, I'm going to be turning on the flying machine. And once I turn on the flying machine, I'm just going to turn it off right now. And as you can see, the flying machine is going and it's breaking every three tall sugarcane, and some will be landing on the honey on top. Don't worry, we have using leaf blocks over here, as you can see, and once it reaches the end, every single thing will be dropped. You can also use slime blocks as well. Honey blocks is kind of convenient because it doesn't push the items. As you can see, it breaks every single sugarcane in its way, and also it's properly in alignment. All the sugarcane within the flying machine gets broken, nothing gets left out. As you can see, everything gets broken, and once it reaches the end, we have a return station as well to make sure the flying machine can go back where it came from. As you can see, all the items end up over here, and we're having a hopper minecart unloading all the items as well once it's collected, as you can see. And once everything is unloaded, it goes back and collect more and unload again, and it repeats until there's no sugarcane on the farm. Now if you want to know how much sugarcane you get around 13 stacks of sugarcane plus a little bit per harvest. That is a lot of sugarcane for whatever use you want. And if you want to know how much per hour, I did 4 tests in total. So the first test gave me 427 sugarcane, that is 6 stacks of sugarcane plus a little bit more. That is the first test. And the second test gave me 423 sugarcane, that is 6 stacks as well as a little bit, that's for 1 hour. And the third test gave me 432, which is the most sugarcane, that is 6 stacks plus a little bit more. And the last test gave me 430 sugarcane. So in average, you're able to get up to 6 stacks, which is a good amount per hour. So you can go ahead and AFK for as long as you want. And once all the sugarcane are 3 tall, you can go ahead and activate it. Or if you want to put a hopper clock system to time the flying machine, you can also go ahead and do that if you don't want to manually turn it on every single hour. If you'd love to test this farm before you build it in your survival worlds, a world download is provided down in the description below. It is a direct link to Mediafire, and also materials list is provided down in the description below for your convenience. And let's get right into the tutorial. This is the area that you'll be required to build this farm. It is a 17 long, 28 wide, as well as 8 tall area. Make sure to build this farm inside of a chunk as well. The reason why we need to build this farm inside of a chunk is to make sure that the hopper minecarts don't get deleted when they're in between chunk borders. So make sure to build this farm inside of a chunk. There are so many ways to get a chunk. You can use chunk paste, or you can use texture packs that reveal chunk. I'm only going to be building one chunk over here, but you can go ahead and expand this as long as you want, or you can go ahead and build one, then go and get the other materials list and go ahead and build multiples as well. That's up to you. You can go ahead and build it as long as you want till your simulation distance, or go ahead and build 2 of them right next to each other as well. Once you're done marking the area you want to build, now go ahead and grab your saw blocks. Now go ahead and make your way to the center of the chunk edge. You can go ahead and know by the center right over there. Once done, go ahead and place 2 saw blocks over here. Now go ahead and place 5 saw blocks on the left as well as right. It'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go do the same over here as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Once done, now go ahead and expand this till the end where you want. If you're only building one chunk first, then go ahead and expand till your one chunk right over here at the edge. Then go ahead and fill this whole area with solid blocks. Go ahead and fill this whole area with solid blocks. You can also use slabs as well. Once you're done placing in the solid blocks, or if you're using slabs, make sure it is top half slabs. Now we're building in the unloader system. Now for the unloader system, go and grab your chest, Go to remove these 2 blocks over here, place it in the double chest. You're going to expand this downwards as much as you want. Mine this block, place a hopper facing into the chest like this, followed by this hopper facing into the chest and this hopper facing into this hopper. Make sure this orientation and this placement is correct. Once done, go and grab a comparator, place the comparator over here. Make sure these 2 antennas are facing towards the hopper. Once done, go and grab a solid block, place a solid block over here, followed by redstone dust on top. Crouch, place a solid block on top of the comparator. Once done, go and grab your rails, place a temporary rail on top of the solid block, followed by 2 powered rails like this. Make sure this powered rail is slanting like this. Once done, go and mine the powered rail. Now go and grab your regular piston, place the piston facing this direction. Make sure the piston head is facing this direction. Once done, go and grab your redstone torch, place the redstone torch over here, followed by a fence gate like this. Once done, that will be your unloader system. Now all you gotta do is go ahead and grab in your hopper minecart, place it over here, and your unloader system is done. Once you're done building in the unloader system, now we're placing in the rails. Now all you gotta do is go and grab your regular rail, place the regular rail here, followed by 1, 2, 3 power rails, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 regular rails, and 1, 2, 3 power rails. Once done, place your 2 regular rails over here, and go ahead and do the same over here as well. 1, 2, 3 power rails, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 regular rails, and 1, 2, 3 power rails. And go ahead and continue this all the way to the end. Keep in mind, one whole chunk is dedicated for one unloader system, and if you're building multiple, another chunk is dedicated for another unloader system over here if you're building multiple. So make sure once you reach the end, make sure the end is filled with one power rail and not a regular rail. If there's a regular rail, then the hopper minecart will not go back, making all the items stay. And also if you look at the chest, there will be nothing. So make sure there is a power rail followed by a solid block like this at the end, so the hopper minecart can go back and unload all the items. Now powering these power rails are simple. All you gotta do is just go ahead and place levers underneath the block. I'm using redstone block to show you where to place. Just go ahead and place levers underneath the block where the power rail is. Levers are going to be cheap, power rails are expensive. Just go ahead and place levers underneath all over here, and do the same over here as well. Place levers underneath all of the blocks. If you're using slabs, make sure that the center block is a full block. Place a lever, turn it on, and that will make sure all the power rails are powered. Once you're done placing the rails, it should look something like this. Now you create even more in this area as well as that area. This is the start area and this is the end area. So if you're extending 3 chunks or 4 chunks, add this at the end of the last extension. If you use 4 chunks or 5 chunks, go ahead and add this. Go ahead and add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 solid blocks, and go ahead and fill this whole area with solid blocks as well. The same applies for the start as well. Once you're done placing in the solid blocks, all you have to do is now go ahead and place in your double chest over here. Go to mine these 2 blocks. Just go to do the same system right there. Double chest followed by hoppers facing into the chest as well as hopper like this. Your comparator over here facing into the hopper. Solid block in these 2 locations. Redstone dust on top over here, followed by a piston facing into this direction. Before that, make sure that the power rail is facing like this. 2 power rails over here, followed by a piston, then redstone torch behind that, followed by your fence gate and also minecart on top. The reason why we're building an unloader system in the end as well as start is to make sure that the sugarcane doesn't become lost and everything gets collected at the start and as well as to the end of the flying machine. We need to make sure that this farm is lossless. I'm going to do the same placement of rails as well as power rails over here, and also the same end placement of as well. Once you're done building in the rails as well as the unloader system, now go to do the same over here as well. Go ahead and grab in your double chest. Go ahead and grab your chest, place your chest over here, followed by hoppers facing into. Just go ahead and do the same rail placement and as well as the unloader system over here at the start as well. Once you're done building in both sides of the rails as well as the hopper unloader system, now all you gotta do is go to grab your dirt block. Now go ahead and start placing dirt block on the center and not at the start, at the end of the flying machine. Make sure that to place dirt block all the way till the end, and also you need to place in slabs. Now the pattern is like this. Go ahead and grab your slab and start placing slab like this. At the start, make sure you start at the solid block and not where the flying machine start and end is. Go ahead and place dirt block, slab, followed by dirt block, a slab like this, dirt block. Go ahead and continue this all the way till the end. Once you're done placing like this, all you gotta do is go to grab your dirt block, place a dirt block, and go ahead and place dirt block all the way like this without any slabs all the way till the end. Once you're done placing it like this, now all you gotta do is go to grab your slab and place your slab like this. Now make sure that you follow a crisscross but one straight hollow line of dirt. Then go ahead and place in your slab like this. Slab over here, followed by dirt, then slab, bottom half slab, then followed by dirt. I'm going to do this all the way till the end. I'm going to do the same pattern as well. Slab like this, follow line dirt, then followed by another slab. The first slab will be over here, dirt, slab. You know what to do. Go ahead and do this all the way till the end, and not at the start and the end of the flying machine. Once done, it should look something like this. Now all you gotta do is now go ahead and make your way to the end, and wherever the slab exposed, just go ahead and grab your leaf and place in the leaf, or you can also place solid block as well. Just go ahead and place it at the end like this, just to make sure that when we waterlog the slabs, the water doesn't flow and spill out. And also go to do the same at the end of any exposed slab. So I have exposed slab over there as well as here. Now once you're done placing in the leaf or solid blocks, all you gotta do is go ahead and grab with your water bucket. Now go ahead and create an infinite source and go ahead and waterlog all the slabs. We need to waterlog all the slabs because we need to place sugarcane. Sugarcane does require water in order to be placed on dirt. So go ahead and waterlog all the slabs. Now if at the start and the end of the farm, if there's any exposed slabs like this, just go ahead and grab your leaves. And if it's near the start and stop station of the flying machine, just go ahead and grab your leaf and place it all over here till the end. That will make sure that no water and also nothing gets stick by the flying machine. Go ahead and place the leaves like this. Once you're done waterlogging all the slabs, all you gotta do is go ahead and grab your sugarcane and go ahead and start placing in your sugarcane on the dirt. Now the sugarcane will be only placed where there's water touching. So as you can see, this water is touching in the dirt, making sure the sugarcane place as you can see. Now go ahead and place sugarcane all the way till the end. Once you're done placing in the sugarcane, all you gotta do is go to grab your leaves, go ahead to start and go ahead and place in your leaves like this. Go ahead and place leaves all the way like this. This is to make sure that the flying machine drops all the items, and also the flying machine doesn't stick any items as well. Go ahead and place your leaves all the way here. Once you're done placing leaves like this, go ahead and place in a temporary block followed by 2 leaves like this. Go ahead and wrap this all the way around except the corners with leaves. Once you're done placing the leaves like this, now go ahead and place a temporary block followed by leaves like this in the top row. This is to make sure that any items on top of the flying machine can get dropped down. So make sure to place leaves like this, and also leaves is to make sure that the flying machine doesn't stick anything. Once done, this will be the starting station, and also go ahead and copy the same on the stop station as well. Go ahead and do the exact same placement over at the end of the farm as well. Once you're done placing the leaves, it should look something like this at the start as well as the end of the flying machine. Now all you gotta do is go to grab your glass blocks, or you can use solid blocks as well. Now go ahead and wrap this all the way around. Now go ahead and make sure it is 1, 2, 3, 4 tall. This is to make sure that the 3 tall sugarcane doesn't pop outside and everything stays inside the farm. Now go ahead and wrap this all the way around. You need to wrap over here, just wrap it all the way over here as well as with glass or solid blocks. Once you're done placing in the glass blocks, now go ahead and place it over here as well. Glass or solid blocks is to make sure that they don't land on top, and go to the same over there as well. Once done, now we'll be building in the flying machine. Now for the flying machine, all you gotta do is go and grab your obsidian. Go ahead and place 1 obsidian over here, 1 obsidian on the left side. That will be the starting. With the obsidian on the left side, that will be your starting station. And make your way to the end and go place 1 obsidian over here on the right side. Make sure that both obsidians are not in line. Make sure it is 1 on the left and another 1 on the right. And once you're done correcting that, all you gotta do is now go ahead and grab your glass or your solid block. Place the glass block over here or solid block. Place followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3 honey or slime blocks. Make sure not to use both. Use any one honey slime blocks. I'll recommend honey blocks, that's because honey blocks will not push the entities far away, whereas slime blocks will make sure that they get pushed. So I'll recommend honey blocks. If cannot, you can use slime blocks as well. Once done, go and grab your sticky piston. Place a sticky piston over here, followed by a regular piston over here. Make sure 2 pistons are facing this direction, followed by an observer. Make sure this observer's arrow is facing this direction, as well as this observer over here. Once done, place a temporary block over here. Once done, place a temporary block over here, followed by 1, 2, 3 honey or slime blocks. You can go ahead and mine this. Now go ahead and place a sticky piston over here. Make sure sticky piston is facing this direction, followed by 1, 2, 3, 4 slime or honey blocks, and followed by a glass and solid or solid block. And go and do the same, a piston over here, regular, followed by observer pointing this direction, as well as an observer pointing this direction like this. Once done, that will be your flying machine. Now we need to build in the on and off switch. Now for the on and off switch, all you gotta do is go and grab a solid block and your redstone dust. Place a temporary block over here, followed by observer. Make sure red dot is facing this direction, followed by a solid block over here, followed by redstone dust. Now once done, go and grab your observer. Make sure the observer is looking at the redstone dust. Go ahead and mine in the temporary block. Now once done, go ahead and place a redstone dust over here, temporary block over here, followed by an observer, solid block, temporary block over here, followed by an observer looking at that temporary block. Go ahead and mine in the temporary block, followed by your redstone dust, and go and place in your solar block. Once done, that will be your turn on system. Now in order to turn on the farm, all you gotta do is go and place in a few temporary blocks over here. Go and mine these two over here, followed by your sticky piston. Make sure sticky piston is facing this direction. Once done, go and grab in your lever, place the lever on the sticky piston, flick it on and flick it off, and that will pull in the observer. Now when you want to turn on the farm, just go ahead and turn it on. As you can see, the observer will activate, and you can go ahead and turn that off. You can also place the button as well. And once the flying machine reaches the end, it will stop over here. The obsidian will make sure that it doesn't extend further, and as you can see, if you have placed the obsidian correct, the sticky piston will stop right where the leaf is. Now we need to make sure that we build a return station, and this is going to be automatic. Now all you gotta do is go build the same system over here as well. Now the next time when the flying machine comes over here, that piston will extend, and that will activate the flying machine again, and it will end up right over here where it came, and that will be your flying machine done for the farm. Once done, that is your sugarcane farm done. Now all you gotta do is now go ahead and turn this on over here, and make sure that the sugarcane grows tall. And once it goes tall, now go ahead and turn on the flying machine. That will activate, that will break all the sugarcane, and it will go over here, that will turn on, and it will go back where it came from, and all the hopper minecart will collect the sugarcane, it will unload, everything will be in its chest, and you can go ahead and also turn this off once the farm is done. This is to make sure the hopper minecart doesn't get deleted. It is Bedrock Edition, anything is possible, so make sure to close when you're not using the farm, and once all the sugarcane grows, go ahead and use it again. I'm hoping today's Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorial was really helpful for whatever use you have for sugarcane, whether for crafting paper for emeralds or creating fireworks or whatever use you have. Make sure to leave a like, and also make sure to share this video to other Minecraft players. That will really mean a lot to me. And also make sure to check out my channel, because there's lots of Minecraft Bedrock Edition tutorials and more Minecraft Bedrock farms coming. And I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. Adios.